Seeking the blessings of His Holiness Dr. Sri Shivaratri Rajendra Mahaswamiji and His Holiness Jagadguru Sri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji, I, Soumya KN, Associate Professor, Department of Information Science and Engineering, JSS Academy of Technical Education, Bangalore, and co-coordinator of this workshop, feel privileged and honored to welcome you all to the 2-week AICTE-sponsored Advanced ATAL Faculty Development Program on an insight into cybersecurity and intellectual property rights. When you kneel to God, He stands up for you, and when He stands up for you, no one can stand against you. Hence, it is a mark of our undying tradition to invoke the Almighty at the beginning of an important event. With this strong belief, I call upon Ms. Sri Lakshmi, MCA second year student, to render an invocation song. मूषिकवाहन मोदकहस्ता चामरकर्ण विलम्बितसूत्रा वामनरूप महेश्वरपुत्रा विघ्नविनाशकपाद नमस्ते 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 नमः ಶರಣು ಶರಣಯ್ಯ ಶರಣು ಬೆನಕ ನೀಡಯ್ಯ ಬಾಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳಗುವ ಬೆಳಕ ನಿನ್ನ ನಂಬಿದ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಹುದಯ್ಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸುಖ ತಂದೆ ಕಾಯೋ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರಿಮುಖ ಶರಣು ಶರಣಯ್ಯ ಶರಣು ಬೆನಕ ನೀಡಯ್ಯ ಬಾಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳಗುವ ಬೆಳಕ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದಾಗಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನಮಿಸಿ ನಲಿಯುವುದು ನೋಡೋಕೆ ಚೆನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದಾಗಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನಮಿಸಿ ನಲಿಯುವುದು ನೋಡೋಕೆ ಚೆನ್ನ ಗರಿಕೆ ತಂದರೆ ನೀನು ಕೊಡುವೆ ವರವನ್ನ ಗತಿ ನೀನೆ ಗಣಪನೆ ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿಯೋ ಮುನ್ನ ಶರಣು ಶರಣಯ್ಯ ಶರಣು ಬೆನಕ ನೀಡಯ್ಯ ಬಾಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳಗುವ ಬೆಳಕ ಸೂರ್ಯನೆದುರಲಿ ಮಂಜು ಕರಗುವ ರೀತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನೆನೆದರೆ ಒಡನೆ ಓಡುವುದು ಭೀತಿ ನೀಡಯ್ಯ ಕಷ್ಟಗಳ ಗೆಲ್ಲುವ ಶಕ್ತಿ ತೋರಯ್ಯ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಶರಣು ಶರಣಯ್ಯ ಶರಣು ಬೆನಕ ನೀಡಯ್ಯ ಬಾಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳಗುವ ಬೆಳಕ ಬೆನಕ ಬೆನಕ ಏಕದಂತ ಪಚ್ಚೆ ಕಲ್ಲು ಪಾಣಿ ಮೆಟ್ಲು ಒಪ್ಪುವ ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ್ವರ ನಿನಗೆ 21 ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. Thank you, Sri Lakshmi, for the divine melody. We all feel blessed indeed. I now request our FDP convener, Dr. R.K. Bharti, to welcome the gathering.
Very good morning to one and all. Rendering my humble pranams to Guru Parampara of Suttur Math and seeking the blessings of His Holiness, Parama Puja Jagadguru Sri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji Galavaru, I, Bharti R.K., Head and Professor, Department of Computer Applications, wholeheartedly welcome to the 2 weeks AICTE-sponsored ATAL FDP on an insight into cybersecurity and intellectual property rights in association with 2 sister institutions, JSS AHER and JSS ATE. This is the 5th consecutive year that our department is hosting the ATAL workshop. Firstly, I welcome our chief guest, Shri M. Ram Jawahar, Deputy Controller of Patent and Designs, Indian Patent Office, Chennai, for this inaugural function. So, we welcome you, sir. immensely happy to welcome our Director, TD JSS MVP, Dr. Suresh sir, in his absence, for sending all the greetings for the inaugural function and the FDP. Now I welcome our beloved Vice Chancellor, Dr. A.N. Santosh Kumar sir, JSS Science and Technology University, for gracing this occasion. Sir, we welcome you, sir. Welcome to our Registrar, Dr. S.A. Dhanraj sir, JSS Science and Technology University, for this inaugural function. Sir, we welcome you, sir. I also welcome our sister institution JSS ATE Bangalore Principal Dr. Dr. Vincent Saragal sir in his absence. Welcome to our SJC JSS STU Principal Dr. C. Nataraju sir for this inaugural function. So we welcome you, sir. I also welcome Dr. Balamuralidhar sir, Head IPR Cell JSS HER for this inaugural function. So we welcome you, sir. I take this opportunity to welcome all the university officials, heads of various departments, my fellow colleagues, media person and students for gracing this occasion and making this inaugural function a grand success. Last but not the least, I welcome all the participants from various disciplines across Karnataka to this ATAL workshop, and let this workshop be a hub for building communities of research students, educators, R&D, industry person in various emerging cells. Before I wind up my welcome address, I welcome our main coordinator of this workshop, Dr. H.R. Channamma, for this inaugural function. Welcome. Thank you, one and all.
I welcome Dr. R.K. Bharti, HOD, Department of Computer Applications, for this workshop and request sir to welcome now. I now request our coordinator, Dr. H.R. Chennamma, Associate Professor, Department of MCA, and Lead Coordinator, IPM Cell, JSS STU, to brief us about the program. I would like to mention here, she is the coordinator for the fourth consecutive time for AICTE sponsored ATAL FDP.
A very good morning to one and all present here. With the kind blessings of His Holiness Jagadguru Shri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji, the chief guest of this function, Shri M. Ram Jawahar, Deputy Controller of Patents and Designs, Department for Promotion of Industry and Internet Trade, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. Respected President of this inaugural function, Dr. A.N. Santosh Kumar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, JSS STU, our beloved Registrar, Dr. S.A. Dhanraj, and our beloved Principal, Dr. C. Nataraju. Conveners of this program, Dr. R.K. Bharati and Dr. V. Balamuralidhara, and all other dignitaries of the dais, my esteemed colleagues, my dear students, and participants of this FDP and media personnel. I am extremely happy to narrate on this 12-day Advanced Faculty Development Program on an insight into cybersecurity and intellectual property rights, sponsored by AICTE Training and Learning Academy, New Delhi. In view of Education 4.0, due to digitalization, the skill we acquire in the past are not sufficient for today or tomorrow, especially in our teaching field. We always need to update ourselves on day-to-day basis. The subject of this advanced FTP comprises two topics. One is cybersecurity and another one is intellectual property rights. Both are important and need of the hour. The content of this course has been planned in such a way that first week is dedicated to cybersecurity topics, which will be held at JSS STU, and second week is dedicated to intellectual property related topics, and which will be held at IPR Cell, JSS AHER. Basically, the idea of cybersecurity started from the when the first cybercrime happened. Initially, technocrats thought that it is a technical problem and tried to fix it up. Later, they realized that the cybersecurity is not purely a technical problem. it also involves human and psychological aspects. So hence it requires awareness about the digital literacy and common sense. From the past 4 years, we are consistently conducting this kind of workshops on the same theme every year with the updated content. This year also we have invited eminent experienced speakers from Criminal Investigation Department, Cybercrime Branch, industries, research centers and academia. This year we have included one more important topic, that is intellectual property, which plays an important role in becoming Atmanirbhar Bharat. In 2024, India secured 39th position in Global Innovation Index, that is GII. But China is at 11th position in GII. Ministry of Education, Government of India is striving hard to create IP culture in every higher education institutions through many schemes and policies like Kalam program for intellectual property literacy and awareness campaign, that is called Kapila scheme, and Smart India Hackathon, that is SIH, and Institution Innovation Council, that is IIC, has also been instituted in every educational institutions, and ATAL ranking of institutions on innovation achievement, that is ARIA ranking, based on innovation index. Through this ranking system, an educational institution is measured based on innovation culture in the institution. So in this perspective, we thought of including this topic to create IP culture at least in few of the educational institutions through this program. In this workshop, a second week is dedicated to discuss 8 different types of IP along with hands-on session by industry experts and personnel from patent office. As per AICT rules, only 50 participants have been approved, and in that only 14 are in-house participants, and there are 15 participants from Mangalore University, and other participants are from various other institutions. So we wish happy and fruitful deliberations in this 12-day FDP. We thank JSS Mahavidyapita and AICT Training and Learning Academy for giving an opportunity with full financial support, and we thank management for all the necessary facility and arrangements and encouragements. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. A ray of light is a ray of hope. Light is a symbol of brightness and prosperity. I now request all the dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp and symbolically inaugurate this program. by Confucius, it does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. With this note, I request our chief guest, Shri M. Ram Jawahar, Deputy Controller of Patents and Designs, Indian Patent Office, Chennai, to give the inaugural address to the audience.
Thank you very much for giving this wonderful opportunity. Uh, Today is the need of the hour. This is a very, very important topic, intellectual property rights and cyber security. So, I am working in this office for the past 20 years. I have granted more than 15,000 applications. So, first 10 years, 10 to 15 years, what the applicants I have, who are all the inventors I met are most of the inventors are from foreign countries. Majority from Japanese. I met Japanese inventors, European inventors, US inventors. Hardly I meet some of the Indian inventors. I was little bit worried why the Indian inventor strength is much less as compared to other country inventors. What is the real reason behind that? So the main reason behind that is doesn't mean that we don't have inventions. We don't have much awareness. One more thing is whatever comes, we hide everything. So we must change this type of mentality. Once you start change this mentality, more inventions will come. Why the government of India is giving more stress on the inventions and intellectual property rights means it's always indirectly related to our GDP, our economy. So if we are having beautiful inventions or two, three good inventions, or automatically if you are exporting your ideology to other countries, then what will happen? Immediately the royalty will comes from other countries. This is easiest way to boost our economy. So that's the importance of intellectual property rights. The previously, if you go to the police stations, what are the majority of the cases will come? The people ask for, sir, this person has stolen this one. This person, I lost this property. I lost this much of 500 pounds of jewels. These type of cases. But tomorrow, the scenario is not like that. It's a thing called knowledge theft. Sir, he stole my invention. He stole my property in the sense your knowledge, your ideology. So previously, if I ask you the question, who are all the terrorists? Terrorists in the sense, the people take gun and shoot. But today's scenario, it is not that. The term called, the American journals, they coined the term called patent terrorist. Have you heard of the term called a patent terrorist? So these people, they never take a gun and shoot. What these people are doing, there is a small example, like for example, the Microsoft, they want to introduce some beautiful product means, some people, they don't know the exact invention of what is Microsoft, but somehow roughly they know about the invention. They file the rough patent about that particular invention. There are, when it comes for examination, definitely the person will not get a grant, but his ultimate ideology is what? To delay the period of Microsoft to introduce the particular product. The delaying, like India, if you go to US also, if you go to the court, almost 6 months time it will take. So delaying 6 months time is such a huge loss for Microsoft. What they do, the term called outside settlement. Everywhere, the term called outside settlement. How much these people will ask for outside settlement? In money, in crores. We people are struggling to get a salary for a month, but these people making some small draft and making crores of money. 2 3 inventions, they make crores of money. You cannot punish these type of people. They are making lot of money. The term called, the scenario is called patent terrorist. These people are called as patent terrorists. So what I am saying is, don't hide anything. And if suppose you are having some knowledge, you are having some beautiful invention means, immediately you go to the patent office and file a patent. The many people, they don't. If I ask you the question, who is the real inventor of telephone? Alexander Graham Bell. So what happened in US? Alexander Graham Bell, he go to the United States Patent Office in the morning. In the afternoon, the person called, his name is, I think you might be know about this story. His name is Elisa Gray. He approached, his attorney approached the patent office in the afternoon because of some traffic jam or something else. Nobody knows about who is Elisa Gray. They never copied. He sits in some eastern corner, he sits in western corner. So nobody knows each other. So whenever it strikes into your mind, what you do? First you register your product. Okay. And cyber security. That's most important thing. And one of my good friend, he is also working in government industry. Uh, but some people, some of his friends or someone else sent a link, some APK link or something else, and sent that why can't you earn more money? So even if you do some consultation work, we can earn much money. So he said, and he also some, okay, why can't we do that? Finally, what to do next? He sent a link, some APK link, just press the link. That's all. So this is an not the ordinary people, well educated people being cheated by these type of them. So this cyber security, we need these type of topics. We must know about these topics. So IPR, intellectual property rights, means don't think that it is patent alone. It is, there is so many divisions like patents, trademarks, designs, uh, and what can I say, the plant breeders right, then semiconductors rights, and one more thing is geographical indications. Do you know what is geographical indication? In India, the which states number one in GI? Any guesses? No. Any guesses? GI. Which states number one in GI registration? Any guesses? Your own place. Karnataka is number one in GI registration, and more particularly, GI means Mysore. Mysore means immediately which one strikes into your mind? Mysore sandal soap, Mysore agarbatti, then what else? Sandalwood oil, betel leaf, Mysore jasmine, paintings, rosewood, and so many things. So other people are wondering now, Mysore is such a special place. Excuse me, great pleasure. Come to Mysore and talk about all these topics. Anyway, after this session, we'll talk more about how to do IPR and other such protections. Now, thanks for the opportunity given. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for your enlightening words, sir. Your expertise and engaging insights on cybersecurity and intellectual property rights have significantly enriched our understanding of this critical topic. We sincerely thank you for taking the time to share your knowledge and for your contribution to making the program a success. We hope to have more opportunities in the future to benefit from your wisdom and guidance. Now I request our Vice Chancellor to facilitate Chief Guest. I request all the dignitaries to join. Thank you all. I would like to request our beloved Vice Chancellor, Dr. A.V. Santosh, for the presidential remarks.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. A very good morning to everyone present here. At the outset, I submit my most respectful pranams to the lotus feet of His Holiness Jagadguru Shri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji and seek his divine blessings. Chief guest of today's inaugural function, Shri M. Ram Jawahar, Deputy Controller of Patent and Designs, Indian Patent Office, Chennai. My colleagues Dr. S. A. Dhanaraj and C. Nataraju, conveners Dr. R. K. Bharti and Dr. V. Balamuralidhara. You should be up there, like you're sitting there anyway. Program coordinators Dr. H. R. Channamma and K. N. Soumya. All my colleagues from the college as well as the university, and all the participants who have come from different places. Before I begin, one of the guests of honor, Dr. B. Suresh, had called me in the morning. Due to his preoccupation, he has not been able to present here personally. However, he has sent best wishes for the successful conduction of the 2-week AICT sponsored Advanced ATAL FDP. I'm extremely happy to be a part of this 2-week AICT sponsored ATAL FDP, an insight into cybersecurity and intellectual property rights. Dr. Bharti said this is the 5th consecutive year we are having this particular program here, the ATAL FDP. We are thankful and grateful to AICT for sponsoring this particular program fully. And I also congratulate Dr. Channamma. She said this is the 4th time consecutively she's also working this particular program. So congratulations to her as well, to the department. Now coming to the topic that was chosen today, it is as the chief guest said in his very brief address, this is the need of the hour. The most important aspect today is cyber security. We are today in a digital era. We are using many platforms. You can see even a vegetable vendor on the roadside uses digital platform today for his business and transactions. All of us are one way or the other using or in this cyberspace. As the technology is advancing, so are the scams and the scamsters. Only a few people, I think probably coming from the IT background, know about the problems and the scams that can happen possibly through the cyber security attacks. That's what normally what we keep reading. As he very rightly said again, most of the people who are falling prey are the most educated people who are called as the celebrities. Just yesterday I was reading a celebrity in Mumbai lost 3.5 crores cyber crime. We think that only uneducated people are more concerned about little money what they have. It is only these people who believe and don't verify. So mistake is on our part. These people will always be there. Right from day one, these people are always targeting. The two types of targets what I understand. One is people who do it just for the thrill. They want to prove that they are intellectually very strong. They can hack anything and try to prove that they are the best. And as he said, they have sometimes even out of court settlement. Once they hack, they even encrypt so that the company cannot use it any further. So therefore the company is forced to call them, talk to them and have out of court settlement. I was also reading Microsoft appointed a very young guy, just around 15-16 years old, who had hacked their website and brought about a lot of changes in the website which was. So They called him and like they've even given him a job. Now all these things like just for the thrill people do. But the problem starts with people who have intention of stealing, right? So all your hard-earned money like is taken away. So we should have a lot of safety measures that are in place. So on one hand, usage of data is increasing on a daily basis. For everything they ask for data. On the other hand, there is privacy issues, also like breach of security, breach of these like data that we give. So we should be very careful, and we should make sure that like our data is safe. Whoever like we have shared, they should also keep our data safe. So that way like cyber security today plays a very crucial role. So all of us should be aware. When people can steal your data and people can steal your money, they can as well steal even the intellectual property that you develop. The amount of time that you have invested, the amount of money that you have invested, all the effort in developing a product, developing a concept that can be easily stolen by somebody, some unscrupulous people. They can just, for some small like consideration or whatever, that's going to like have a big impact on the way we function, especially in the companies and organizations. If you are not taking care of this, if you're not addressing this issue, then you'll be in deep trouble. Some of the Western countries, people spend billions of dollars on R&D. Before cybersecurity, before like all these technologies came, even then, there were all these problems. Famously, like even now, remember, Coca-Cola had like had some of their own very close employees planted in Pepsi. Similarly, Pepsi also had like planted some of their own employees in the Coca-Cola company just to get what they are trying to do, what is their strategy, what kind of marketing they are trying to do, what kind of advertisement campaigns they are doing. Today, all these things are not required. If you just get into their like systems, it is more than sufficient. So you need to protect, right? And as far as inventions are concerned, he said you should share. More and more people should come out and like start sharing and like go to their offices and getting the patents done. This is one of the problems which we have been having probably like from thousands of years. We had some of the best solutions available in the ancient medicine. Where are all these? We don't know, because we never shared it with anybody for it to grow. Whether it is Ayurveda or any other this one you take. Some of the best astronomers thousands of years back were Indians. But today we don't have patents. Nobody can claim it is ours simply because we did not share it at the right time at the right platform. We have lost it today. We have completely lost it. Something like turmeric, somebody goes and like files a patent, then Indians. It's a sad story. We are not ready to share. We think that it is personal. I always like keep telling my colleagues also, of course, like jokingly. People are not ready to share their PPT with students. These are like things which you have downloaded from like some particular website and probably modified suitably. But that is the kind of mindset what we have. Don't tend to share. That is why you see most of the Nobel prizes are not won by Indians as many as like they should have got. With all the technology and all the intellectual ability what we have not had success because we don't collaborate that much as like all other countries. You have a Chinese collaborating with somebody from the US and somebody from Norway. All of them put together like they work and collaborative effort. Here we try to like keep it to ourselves. Some kind of insecurity like that comes in. I think as he said, it should go. More and more awareness should be created of the ill effects of all these like cyber security problems that like the society is facing today. Right? Also the intellectual property rights. What constitutes like intellectual property? As he said, it's just not the IPR alone. Like it could be trademark, it could be copyright, it could be so many other like questions. All these, how do we try to protect them so that it becomes our own invention that brings a lot of satisfaction to us. At the same time, we can also commercially use them. It is very easy to do something but not bother about it at a later stage just because we are a little careless. So your carelessness can cost a lot of money to the organization where you work. So that is the reason why this particular workshop AICT sponsored ATAL FDP insight into cybersecurity intellectual property rights becomes extremely important and very crucial at this stage. I hope the participants will have a very fruitful interaction with all the speakers. Dr. Chanama has made sure that she has called some of the best participants the best faculty members and experts in the domain to come and deliver lectures here. You should participate, ask questions, and interact with them so that you can also broaden your horizon on these two very important topics. I hope you have a stay here in Mysore, and we should also thank GSS AHR and GSS AT Bangalore for collaborating with us and also participating. I think next week it is going to be in AHR, so I hope all the participants enjoy both the places and all the sessions. Once again, congratulations to the department for organizing this, and thanks once again all of you.
Thank you for your insights into cybersecurity and ideas. Thank you for the presidential remarks. Now that we have reached the end of the program, I would like to call on our another convener, Dr. V. Balamurithira, Coordinator, IPR Cell, JSS AHR, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning to everyone present here. On behalf of the JSS Science and Technology, Department of Computer Applications, and IPSL JSS AHR, I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all who have made this inauguration of the 2-week AICTE sponsored Advanced ATAL FDP on an insight into cybersecurity and intellectual property rights a grand success. First and foremost, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to His Holiness Jagadguru Shri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji Garu for his blessing and support which inspire us to strive for academic excellence and innovation. I am deeply thankful to our chief guest Sri Ram Jawahar, Deputy Controller of Patents and Designs, Indian Patent Office, Chennai, for gracing this occasion and sharing invaluable insights into the fields of intellectual property and cyber security. Your presence has elevated the significance of this program, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks. In absentia, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our guest of honor, Dr. B. Suresh, for his guidance and support. My special thanks to Dr. A. N. Santosh Kumar, sir, Vice Chancellor, JSS Science and Technology, and my special thanks to Dr. S. A. Dhanraj, sir, Registrar, JSS Science and Technology, and my special thanks to Dr. C. Netaraj, Dean, E&C, and Principal, for their constant support and encouragement in organizing such impactful programs. I am grateful to the program convener Dr. R.K. Bharati and program coordinators Dr. H.R. Channamma and Dr. K.N. Somya for their tireless efforts in planning and executing this event seamlessly. Your dedication has been the backbone of this FDP. Thank you, ma'am. A big thank to all sponsors, all the faculty members, staff, and students who contributed their time and energy to ensure the smooth organization of this event. Finally, I extend my gratitude to all the participants for their enthusiasm and active involvement. Your presence and curiosity and had value to this FDP, and we look forward to fruitful learning and interaction in the days ahead. Thank you all once again for being a part of this memorable event. Wishing everyone a successful and enriched FDP. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, one and all, for making this event a grand success. Tea is arranged. I request all to have tea and join us back after 15 minutes.